Saturday special. And this is where you make your mark. This is how we go all out and show how the game is played.
That's good from here inside Tiger Stadium.
SEC on ABC and WBRZ, the official news station of LSU Athletics. This is WBRZ Plus, investigative, in-depth. Investigative, in-depth. This is WBRZ News 2 at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on Sarah Gray Bar. First tonight, winter weather is still looking likely across the capital area Tuesday of next week. Meteorologist Balin Rogers has the latest on what will fall from the sky. Balin.
Yeah, what we're really trying to get into detail right now is exactly what sort of winter precipitation that we will see. Now, it's very likely that we will see winter precipitation, but the exact type, that's what we're still trying to iron out. But the latest forecast from the storm station calls for a decent amount of snow, especially along and north of the 10-12 corridor, with a bit of a transition zone as you go farther down towards the south, where you transition from rain or snow to then sleet and freeze and rain, and then all rain. And exactly where just this zone sets up is going to be very important to who sees the snow and who just sees sleet and maybe just some rain. And we're likely to see some fluctuations in this in the next couple of days, but those details will get better defined as well. So coming up, we're going to give you a look at the updated snow probabilities across the area, let you know as of right now who has those best chances for snow. Satellite and radar shows most of the clouds begin to exit to the east, and the cold air is almost here. We're still in the upper 50s, but look at those temperatures dropping towards our northwest, and even colder temperatures there in northeastern Texas. Temperatures tonight are going to get into the upper 30s, those wind chills in the 20s, and then during the day tomorrow, likely not going to leave the 40s. Sarah Gray.
Thanks, Balin. If you want to track the radar and Futurecast, download the Storm Station app. If you haven't done so already, install the WBRZ News app as well for constant updates as they come in. Make sure those notifications are turned on. And tune into our newscasts as the temperatures continue to drop. The Storm Station's got you covered with everything you need to know right here on News 2. We're adding West Baton Rouge, Tangipahoa, and St. James Parish to the list of public school closures on Tuesday, January 21st. A full list of all the closures is listed over on our website. We'll keep you updated at WBRZ.com. Entergy rolled out its cold weather measures to make sure its customers have power in the coming days. The company announced it will not disconnect electricity in homes through January 26th. Entergy is also insulating power plant equipment and drainage pipes in its facilities to prevent freezing, as well as cutting down tree limbs hanging above power lines. You can find a link to report any outages over on our website. This is the aftermath of that house fire this morning caused by a car accident. The Baton Rouge Fire Department says a car crashed into this home on Sherwood Forest Boulevard just after 3 a.m. The crash ruptured a natural gas meter, which fed the flames. It took over an hour to put out the fire. No one was injured, but 4 people are now displaced. One witness says the driver hit his car before turning into the house.
I took a hit on the left side of my car, and before I realized the car was already flying, or it lost control to a few blocks away to, I think it was a fourth house.
The driver fled the scene before first responders arrived. Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. Looking ahead, funeral arrangements for a mother and son killed in a triple homicide in Amite have been announced. Services for Rhonda and Braylon Powell will begin at 11 a.m. at the Cross Memorial Funeral Home in Amite on Thursday, January 23rd. It is open to the public. The interment will be held after at Mount Zion and Greater Refuge Temple Cemetery in Mount Pelier, followed by the repast at the Greater Community Church of God in Christ. Keep Tiger Town Beautiful has expanded to Jaguar Nation. And today, for the first time, the collaboration came together to clean up the community. News 2's Jordan Ponzio has more on the turnout.
North Baton Rouge, a new sight. Neon yellow and orange shirts floating down Riley Street, picking up litter for Keep Jaguar Nation Beautiful. Jennifer Richardson, founder of Keep Tigertown Beautiful, has partnered with Councilman Darrell Hurst and community activist Pat LaDuff to bring the idea to life.
It was just amazing to see hundreds of people coming together, North Baton Rouge people, South Baton Rouge.
We will have more information on how to get in contact with those interested in volunteering over on our website at wbrz.com. Again, if you want to volunteer to help with the cause, Keep Jaguar Nation announces their schedule every week in their Facebook group. A Baton Rouge family will soon have a home to call their own thanks to Habitat for Humanity. Chief Executive Officer Richie Goebel says this 3-bedroom home project has been in the works for years. Goebel tells us future homeowner Erica worked hard to get this far in the process through taking several finance classes. She even helped Cruz build another home for someone else.
So really proud of Erica to get to this moment, and I know it's really fulfilling for her and her family just to be able to see the fruition of the work, the hard work that's gone into this.
Goebel says Habitat for Humanity plans to build 4 more homes in this area. The 2025 Louisiana Marathon kicked off early this morning in downtown Baton Rouge. You can see here hundreds of people filled the streets ready to compete. Whether a person ran, walked, or even crawled, there was an event for them. Sunday's marathon and half marathon will have runners from 48 states and 15 different countries. 2 of those runners are best friends with unique stories. News 2's Joe Collins has more.
Meet Jason and Jeremy, 2 longtime friends who each share a love of running. Jason says he's running to help find a cure for Alzheimer's after seeing a loved one struggle with dementia.
My grandfather, a lifelong pediatrician, was diagnosed with a rare form of dementia, and I just wanted to start running a few races and maybe raise a little bit of money in his honor while he was still alive.
Jason's charity, Run for Papa, partnered with Northwestern Medicine to raise money for Alzheimer's and dementia research. They are around $45,000 away from reaching their goal of $400,000. As for running in 50 states, he came up with the idea around 5 years ago.
I'd run marathons on every continent, and I was looking for the next challenge. And I didn't want to run a marathon in 50 states, but I thought 50 states and 50 halves were doable.
Louisiana is the 39th state that Jason will run a half marathon. He's run a marathon at Mount Everest, the Great Wall of China, and even Antarctica. As for Jeremy, he is running to celebrate beating throat cancer.
I got diagnosed in April 2024, lasted roughly about 3-4 months as far as treatment, surgery, all that good fun stuff to, fully eradicate the disease.
He got the all clear in October of last year. Paul says he's running Sunday for himself, for cancer survivors, and for his best friend who will be by his side. Now, what's really cool about Jason and Jeremy's story is they're just 2 of around 4,300 that'll be in the Louisiana Marathon and Half Marathon Sunday, and each one of those runners has a story as to why they're running. In Baton Rouge, Joe Collins, WBRZ News 2.
Jason says his next half marathon is a Wizard of Oz themed race in Kansas. It will be the 40th state he's run a half marathon in. He hopes to have 43 states done by the end of this year. The Baton Rouge Delta Alumni Chapter acknowledged some of the city's community leaders tonight. They hosted the 2nd annual Mardi Gras Scholarship Gala at the LaBerge Casino Hotel, recognizing several people for their impact on the capital area. Guests enjoyed an evening of music and fine dining before the honorees received their awards. Chapter President Lakonga Hillard Scott says this event is part of a give back to the community.
The favorite thing about me for this event is that we are making a difference, and we're raising funds for the next generation.
It says the proceeds will go toward funding scholarships. Next at 10, a group of Baton Rouge volunteers working to give children a fun place. How they're giving this rundown basketball court an upgrade when the news continues in 2 minutes.
For more than half a century, we've been called to make a difference through hardships and in joy.
Because for decades, we have been on your side. We take pride in covering the big stories, big.
Our promise to uncover the truth.
Convicted felon stopped back in jail after Baton Rouge police found an illegally modified handgun while searching his home on Tuesday.
WBRC, investigative, in depth.
Dad, I need a place to stay until I figure out what the rest of my life looks like.
So, a couple of days. Shooting Gears is the #1 new comedy.
You're dating yourself with that newspaper, Pops.
And you will be dating yourself if you don't fix that hair.
It took him forever. It's like sharing a bathroom with Lady Gaga.
Tim Allen and Kat Dennings fire on all cylinders.
Oh, stop. Say more.
It's got humor and heart. And it's the show you've been craving.
Don't make one of your condescending grunts.
Amanda Riley was a mother, wife, speaker at her church.
Everybody loved her.
She got diagnosed with cancer.
I heard the words, "You have stage 3 blood cancer."
When Amanda told me she had cancer, I was so devastated.
A beloved young Christian woman fighting a battle undeserved.
We gave our hearts, our prayers. We thought she was God's gift, but she was a liar.
Why would somebody fake cancer?
Thousands of people threw money at her. The community raised $100,000.
What surprised me is the lengths that she went to fake the cancer. There's all these pictures of her in the hospital with IVs, tubing.
She was accused of faking cancer. She hurt tons of people.
It was only a matter of time until Amanda's whole world came tumbling down.
Oh my God. I was like, ha, you're lying and you're getting caught. This is over. But it wasn't. It's not even close.
Premieres January 30th on ABC and stream on Hulu. From Channel 2, this is WBRZ News 2 at 10.
New tonight, a project to revitalize a park in Baton Rouge plans to bring children back outside. Volunteers say it is in need of an upgrade. News 2's Gabby Davis talked to the group that is trying to make that happen. Gabby.
Sarah Gray, a community development block grant from former Mayor President Sharon Weston Green's office, is aiding the 72nd Courtside Glow Up project. With this project, they told me that kids in the area have nowhere to play, as the only park in the area is run down and neglected.
This is Spark Park. Spark is the key word here, because it's exactly what Courtside Glow Up is trying to bring back.
When you look around and you drive down the street, there's nothing. It's like it's dead. And so kids are looking for places to go. So you see them ride through the bikes, but they have balls on the back, but it's nothing for them to actually do.
Located on 72nd Avenue in North Baton Rouge, the volunteers have started their makeover to the park.
In this particular community, there isn't a rec facility, so this park actually provides recreation for the youth that live in this area, and because they were missing basketball goals and it just needed fresh paint and just updated to give them a safe space to be able to play and be kids.
Phase 1 focuses on revamping the basketball court. They've begun repainting the benches, goalposts, and changing out the nets.
Here you see the structure of the United States. So it's going to bring fresh coat of paint to the United States.
Paint has faded away of an old hopscotch, so we would love to go back over it so we can see more kids hopscotching and really being out active in this community.
Phase 2 will involve upgrading the swing set and repainting the mural.
We have old roofs that have grown in inside of the actual box that we're going to rip up and tear out and be able to come in and put fresh mulch down, sandblast the swing sets, and paint a fresh coat of paint.
We want to have a mural here that depicts the freedom that we've experienced from over the centuries, so we can make sure that the children gain some history while they're here.
Courtside Glow Up says they hope to upgrade more parks in the future, and feels giving them some love could help keep kids off the streets.
And when kids have an outlet to be able to come and channel that energy, then they'll have something to actually do. So having this court open is going to be a very vital impact for this community.
They plan to have both phases of the project finished by April. For more information on how to volunteer, please go to WBRZ.com. Sarah Gray.
Thanks, Gabby. Coming up on News 2 at 10, firefighters in California making progress putting out the wildfires. Hear from residents searching through their damaged homes after Balen's forecast.
get ready for the cold across the area. We will be in the upper 30s tonight, but we only colder from there. You're seeing this right, the 20s likely all week long next week, and some of those might be conservative, and that means further adjustments down might have to be made.
Sticking around for a while. New Tuesday.
I got a call back, Bonnie.
First case back. So far, we got nothing.
Someone is hiding something.
We gonna get to the bottom of this.
You don't seem like you belong here.
That guy's a handyman.
Rape and murder was 17. Are you looking for something?
We have an emergency. New Road Track. Tuesday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
For generations, we have brought you the stories that have connected us all. The halls of LSU to the heart of Baton Rouge.
The memories and the moments we've all shared, and we have been here every step of the way, keeping you informed.
From the first time we felt the rumble of Tiger Stadium, the Storm Station has been here, watching over our home.
As the official news station of LSU Athletics, we've been there for every unforgettable night.
WBRZ broadcasts the traditions that make Baton Rouge home.
It's time to work out new goals, and I'm here to get you moving. Whether you're starting fresh or getting back on track, this segment is for you. Quick, fun workouts that fit into any schedule and get you feeling your best, however that may look. Let's begin this new year strong with activities that'll keep you energized, motivated, and ready to crush your fitness goals. Get to moving, where fitness is enjoyable, energetic, and fits you.
Get to Moving is brought to you by Spectrum Fitness and Medical Wellness.
To all of these men, I want to say that football is not just a game, but a way of life. It's a game of courage, it's a game of sacrifice, and it's a game of love. It's a game which teaches us how to laugh, yet not forget how to weep. This is what I believe football is all about. This is why it's a great game.
Your Storm Station forecast with meteorologist Valen Rogers.
Well, you don't really see much bigger of a pattern change than this here in southeastern Louisiana. We topped out at 78 degrees today. In just a few days' time, our high is only going to be around 34 degrees, and you see that, right? We're also going to be dealing with a chance, and a pretty high chance at that, of some wintry precipitation. And that cold air that will be arriving is almost here. Take a look at the 24-hour temperature change across the country right now. Dallas, 30 degrees cooler than it was 24 hours ago. And most of the country is dealing with similar as well. And that cold air is almost here in southeastern Louisiana. You will feel it early on tomorrow morning. Now, we do have already some winter alerts out for most of southern Louisiana. That is a winter storm watch. That means winter weather conditions will be possible starting late Monday, lasting through Tuesday evening. And here's the latest updated snow probabilities across the area. And we're still seeing some decently high probabilities. Almost all of southeastern Louisiana under that 50% or greater probability of seeing over 1 inch of snow accumulations. And you see we also have this little contour right here where we have a 70% probability of accumulations over 1 inch. And remember I was talking about earlier in the newscast, it's really going to be critical exactly where that transition zone sets up. A little bit farther towards the south, pretty much most of southeastern Louisiana will see snow. There's just a little bit farther up towards the north, mainly Gonzales, Baton Rouge, points to the north will see snow. But it is at least looking increasingly likely that pretty much most of us will see some sort of wintry precipitation on Tuesday. Now currently we're just dealing with some clouds across the area, but you see those starting to make their way out of our area. And tonight we're going to see clearing conditions, and it's going to get cold. Talking about low temperatures near 37 degrees, and those winds are going to be quite brisk out of the north. Wind chills will be in the 20s, so make sure you are bundling up, heading out to any sort of early Sunday morning activities. It's going to be cold out there. And we're really going to have to start watching those wind chill values because they're going to get quite dangerous into early next week where hypothermia can set in very quickly. And I really want to just talk about Monday morning. We're talking about temperatures in the mid to lower 20s and those winds gusting to 10 to 20 miles per hour potentially. And when you see that, look at those wind chills, 17 degrees there. We can even see lower values in that, and that's pretty dangerous. So make sure you're being very careful if you do have to go anywhere early on Monday morning. And we will see very similar conditions and maybe even worse than that as the week goes on. There's a little bit of some reminders for this cold weather potential. Cover those plants or just bring them inside. Definitely bring those pets in with these type of temperatures. We're going to have several hard freezes in a row. So protect those pipes. You want to make sure you're wrapping them or dripping the faucet before the weather gets here. And also cover exposed skin if outside. Here's that Storm Station 7-day forecast. Really cold all of next week. And we got that chance of wintry precipitation on Tuesday. Just look at those temperatures as well. Even after the precipitation passes, talking about low temperatures some nights in the lower 20s, some areas the upper teens. We'll be back after this break.
Between
Going to Hollywood.
The winner is Carrie Underwood.
You're what this show is for. Oh my God.
You're amazing. You slayed it.
Who are your inspirations? I'm looking at it right here.
Severe weather can happen anywhere, no matter your location. Think of the Storm Station as your very own.
Your new roads forecast.
Your Denham Springs update.
Your Gonzalez coverage.
And Baton Rouge's Futurecast. Hot or cold, rain or shine, big storms, Channel 2 will cover it for you.
When bad weather strikes, the Storm Station is first for forecasting for your town. Watch the Storm Station only on WBRZ Channel 2 for your severe weather coverage.
Jason's escape was my wife's life in danger. I need Haley's ex back in prison.
I need to focus on my career, so no more messy romances.
It's come to my attention that you two are betting on your rookies. To be clear, we didn't put any money on it.
I'm worried about who he's spinning out for Jason.
I need 2 units into my house. Who's out there?
I can't find Nolan anywhere.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We're normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Live on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Next live, actress Carrie Coon, plus Cooking with Darren Hall and co-author Liz Styling.
Monday at 9 on WBRZ2. From Channel 2, this is WBRZ News 2 at 10.
Firefighters are making progress on containing the Eaton and Palisades fires. For over a week, crews have desperately been battling the flames. Those impacted by the wildfires are desperately trying to get back home to salvage anything they can. Michael Ushidev reports.
As strong winds calm down, firefighters are making progress in containing the Palisades and Eaton fires. Of the 6 wildfires that broke out nearly 2 weeks ago, those 2 have been the most deadly and destructive. Entire communities burnt to the ground.
It's just gone. Everything is just gone.
Anne Marie Pazmina lost everything in the Eaton fire. Her entire neighborhood is gone.
It's not just us. It's everybody, and it's so awful.
Combined, the Eaton and Palisades wildfires have burned nearly 40,000 acres in Southern California and destroyed or damaged more than 12,000 structures.
After the fires are out definitively, there is no
Damn. They ain't got TikTok for real, man. This shit is crazy. Shout out to Good Times, man. Man, look, bro, we had some great times on TikTok, bro. This is some fucked up shit, man. These bitches been took TikTok, bro, for real. I wasn't paying attention to this shit. I thought it was like some bullshit. They really took TikTok. Why the fuck you would take Facebook? Like, that's crazy, bro. You took TikTok? Come on, man. That's crazy than a motherfucker, man.
Call 911.
Be ready.
Be ready.
Be ready.
I'm Sylvia Witherspoon. Join me Friday nights at 10 p.m. on WBRZ as I share the stories of people in our community making a difference for the better. To make a difference highlights the positive impacts occurring in and around the Baton Rouge community.
Here at Billy DeBosier, we celebrate difference makers, which is why we partnered with To Make a Difference.
Join me Friday nights at 10 on WBRZ as I share more of these amazing stories.
Proudly sponsored by Dudley DeBosier Entry Attorneys. Good Friends is the best show on TV.
I'm gonna be sticking around for a while.
New Tuesday.
I gotta call back, buddy.
First case back. So far, we got nothing.
Someone is hiding something.
We gonna get to the bottom of this.
You don't seem like you belong here.
That guy's a handyman.
Rape, murder, and 17.
Are you looking for something?
We have an emergency.
Go Tracked. Tuesday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
For more than half a century, we've been called to make a difference through hardships and injury. Because for decades, we have been on your side.
We take pride in covering the big stories. Big.
Our promise to uncover the truth.
Police found illegally modified handguns searching his home on Tuesday.
WBRZ. Investigate in depth.
The LSU men's basketball team season came into this week on life support. They were 0-3 in the SEC with a tough upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, though, the Tigers picked up a win against Arkansas, one of the two remaining unranked teams on LSU's schedule. Today, a win on the road at number 11, Texas A&M, could completely change the narrative on LSU season. First half, Tigers down by as much as 9 early, but Jai Bailey is open in the corner. He drills the triple, and LSU leads 22-2. A couple of minutes later, more from beyond the arc. This time, the ball finds its way to Curtis Gibbons from the other corner, and the freshman puts it in. And LSU goes into the half tied at 30 with the number 11 team in the country. Now into the second half, the Tigers still hanging around. Bailey gets it and takes it to the rim, and LSU goes up 43-42. Coach Matt McMahon has to be feeling good. But after this, it was all Aggies. They would go on a big run. Solomon Washington for 3. He gets the shooter's touch. Texas A&M on a 10-0 run. Now to take a 52-43 lead. And a few minutes later, the Aggies do it again. Chase Carter from the wing. Is that a highlight? Unless it goes in. And Texas A&M handles the Tigers down the stretch to get a comfortable victory. 68-57 is the final score. 57 points is a season low for the Tigers. LSU now just 1-4 in SEC play. Next up for Matt McMahon's crew as they travel to number 4 Alabama next Saturday. Over at Southern, it's the Bayou Classic on the hardwood today. The Jags taking on reigning SWAC champs Grambling. Takes a while for Southern to get going in the first half, but they do. Cam Ambry with back-to-back threes from the same spot. This one gives Southern a 17-15 lead, and Jags up 31-27 at the break. On to the second half. The gold jerseys Back with the ball, Damari Jones. He gets it down low and puts it in for 2 of his 15 points. He led the team in scoring. Jags up 6. But this one gets tight late. Southern leading by just a point with under a minute left. Jones gets another layup to go, making the score 60-57. Southern's defense, though, needs to come through. Grambling, Mikhail Stevenson with 15 seconds on the clock. He ties things up at 60 with a 3, but there is still a little over 10 seconds left, and the Jags have a chance to win it. Michael Jacobs drives to the rim. He misses, but he gets the foul, so Southern can win this game with free throws, but chaos ensues. During the timeout, Gremley gets charged with not 1, but 2 technical fouls, and their head coach, Dante Jackson, gets ejected from the game. There's only 0.8 of a second left in regulation, so Southern gets 6 free throw attempts to clinch this one. And then during the first 2, a Grambling player gets another technical foul, so that is 2 more shots for Southern. All in all, the Jags make 7 free throws with under a second left to win 67-60. And with the victory, Southern is now 5-0 in SWAC play.
It was definitely a momentum changer. I don't think nobody expected that to happen. I expected Mike to just hit the free throws if we go home. I feel like this is the kind of game that you gain confidence in with everybody on the court. Even if you didn't have the best game, knowing that you can still pull through and you didn't play your best. So I feel like when we playing somebody else, we can gain more confidence and get another dub and keep going forward with that.
You guys know the history of this rivalry. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We're just proud of the guys that went and finished.
Earlier in the afternoon, the Southern and Grambling women taking the floor. This ending not as dramatic. Third quarter, the Jaguars leading by 8. The Tigers trying to cut into the lead, and they do here. Bring with a nice finish at the rim. Now a 32-26 game later in the quarter. Jags with the basketball now. Sanaya Reed lets it rip from deep. It's money. Southern now up double digits. Reed had 10 points. Then more good shooting from the Jaguars. This time it's Aaliyah Fontenot on the wing. The senior buries it. Southern now up 44-32 after the triple. Now in the fourth, Southern putting this game away. Tiana Lynch lays it in. The Jags end up winning 59-53. The Southern women traveling to Mississippi Valley State on Thursday. They're now 4-1 in SWAC play, while the Jaguar men don't play until next Saturday at Arkansas Pine Bluff. Now on the football field, we have a couple of great days of action on Monday. The College Football Playoff National Championship game between Ohio State and Notre Dame. Today and tomorrow, the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And tonight, former LSU QB Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders trying to pull the upset against the top-seeded Detroit Lions. In the NFC, 10-7 game in the second quarter. Lions inside the 5. Jared Goff escaping the pressure. Finds Sam Laporta, one-handed grab in the end zone. What a play. Take a look at this one again. And Detroit regains the lead. It's 14-10. Now, Jaden Daniels in Washington, they have an opportunity here to answer. Terry McLaurin on the screen. He breaks loose, and it's a foot race, 58-yard touchdown for the Commanders. Washington leads near the end of the half. And here's another Jaden Daniels touchdown. This one is Zach Ertz, and Washington leads by 10 at halftime. And the Commanders hold on in the second half. And can you believe it? Washington is going to the NFC Championship game for the first time in 30 years under a rookie quarterback in Jaden Daniels. Now let's go to one game earlier today. It's a chilly Arrowhead Stadium for this one between the Chiefs and the Texans. Second quarter, Kareem Hunt gets the carry, and he walks in for a touchdown. Kansas City goes up 13-6 at the half. But at the start of the third quarter, Houston puts together a long drive. Joe Mixon finishes it off with this 14-yard touchdown run. The Texans, though, they miss the extra point and still trail by 1, and you can't miss opportunities against the Chiefs. Ensuing drive, Patrick Mahomes avoids the sack. There's Travis Kelce for the touchdown. We see it all the time. The Chiefs advance to their 7th straight AFC championship with a 23-14 win over Houston. The Chiefs, like I mentioned, back in the AFC title game once again, and the Commanders advance to the NFC Championship game to face the winner of the Rams and the Eagles game tomorrow. The final score of that game was 45-31. Again, what a season for Jaden Daniels as a rookie. Sarah Gray. I know. You know, we talked about it last Sunday. Jay Daniels just keeps getting it done, and I have to imagine LSU fans just love to see that.
Listen, I believe you 100% because I love to see it happen. Thank you so much, Jack, and thank you for watching WBRZ News 2. We hope you have a safe and pleasant evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Amanda Riley was a mother, wife, speaker at her church. Everybody loved her. She got diagnosed with cancer. I heard the word, "You have stage 3 blood cancer." When Amanda told me she had cancer, I was so devastated. A beloved young Christian woman fighting a battle undeserved. We gave our hearts, our prayers. We thought she was God's gift, but she was a liar.
How does somebody fake cancer?
Thousands of people threw money at her. The community raised $100,000.
What surprised me is the lengths that she went to fake cancer. There's all these pictures of her in the hospital with IV, tubing.
She was accused of faking cancer. She hurt tons of people.
It was only a matter of time until Amanda's overall came tumbling down.
I was like, ha, you're lying and you're getting caught. This is over. But it wasn't exciting.
January 30th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
For generations, we have brought you the stories that have connected us all. The whole LSU, the heart of Baton Rouge.
The memories and the moments we've all shared as we have been here every step of the way, keeping you informed.
For the first time, we felt the rumble in Tiger Stadium. The Storm Station has been here, watching over our home.
As the official news station of LSU Athletics, we've been there for every unforgettable night. WBRZ.
Wallow, wallow.
They start on the ground with Nick.
Yeah.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A lot of guys playing this
Yeah. Yeah.
legs for a really nice pickup.
You won.
That's the offensive line. Following the penalty, Chubb. And they're going to keep the 45 and spot him at the 44. From the 44, it's a 2nd and 5. Right from the ground game here, Flacco. Just a gain of 34. Here's Chubb. Cutting from his midfield inside the 45. That's good for his They did in a small sample size, and we've seen some pretty good return.
They're starting to get a couple of first downs.
To throw it there. Down about the 42. Brought it in with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd. Again, nicely kept to be just a 1-yard gain. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Flushed out right. Line up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3.
1 low. You're too loud, Roy. You're too loud. Stop, boy. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Rams have got it going the other way. They get the 3rd. Set up shop out there on the 49-yard line. Every week we hear talk about creating turnovers, and particularly when they force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a snap to the quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball around, your coaches are upset with you, right? So if you're a quarterback,
Why don't go low? One low. You're too loud. Stop it or you're not gonna go. You're not gonna go. We gone. We gone.
His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. No fearing, delivered an accurate ball, nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit. So sends a message to the rest of the team. He's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield.
Be quiet or you're not gonna get no snack. You're not gonna get no snack tomorrow. Be good. You're not gonna get no snack tomorrow. Be quiet.
Set up the screen. This is Williams. And a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now we're on a first down pickup of 8.
Screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against
Fuck.
No score after one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13. Down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch. Really nice yardage.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that one, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there to run him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle right there on the goal line. Can they hold the ball for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Sometimes offenses get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach McCartney would say, can we get us in here? Can we get us in here? And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work. They go hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Moore, up and one. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. And they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. Everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw is Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. No gain on the play there, it'll be 2nd down.
Gotta give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch
Good tell you.
Sliding out of the pocket. Big man is Higbee, the tight end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. They accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. As an fast start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Stafford. Going up top for Cup. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Cup, 61 yards.
I should have did something else.
Rams will take the lead here. They're already of the first half.
Again, oh.
Extra point
Again, oh.
up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And while trailing, there was still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get a field goal range. Once again, first down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took another step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
On first down, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
On first and 10, Watson. This is caught. Touchdown. David Bell. As the first half is winding down, and the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret that they were just saying before the start of this game. This game will punch one in the end zone. And going to the halftime, you'll be having a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Hopkins for the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So now
Watch the nigga put it on fucking Apple Music and shit, all that in the 2 days or so.
bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a time quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how impressive an offensive line is.
I think we'll find out. Jared tries to force it around and sort of set to
These guys have come up big in the closing stages of the first half. So close to halftime there. You feel the interception out of that. And you get into no-loss territory.
Now they have to show the ball and try to get something on the board on their side of the ball to prepare for that. Looking at it with 2020 hindsight, though, I admit I've been handed off a few times hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air. And, of course, bringing the ball generally.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call a timeout.
I could have got it at the 53 though.
Second left in the half. On is the field goal unit. From the right hash rush from from the first half. So 2 quarters down, 0 remaining. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back, halftime quarter. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gayle. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And no Allen to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. We moved in toward the end of the second quarter. The opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can mentally tipped it. Intercepted. Picked off by Greg Wilson. Now he's feeding midfield. How about this? Now they will finally run him down, but
See you later, buddy. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here, boy. Bitch ass nigga. Hey.